Hello everyone, happy Monday. It is Lori Bradley and I am here in St. Louis, Missouri. And I'm in the middle, almost exactly the middle of 31 projects in 31 days. We have done many variations of Christmas and some fall. I'm looking forward to doing some Halloween later this week. My stuff will be coming back that was borrowed, so I'll be excited to show you some Halloween things. That'll be fun. Today I'm going to show you the bundle, the Reindeer Fun Bundle, except I'm not going to use the reindeer. We're going to use something else that's in the bundle, and I can't wait to show you that. Just want to make sure I remind you that kits are on sale. Stampin' Up! Kits are on sale between 10 and 30% off. So if you're interested in kit making, look for that. And also, if you like getting things early, right now there's a demonstrator pre-order for new online exclusives that are coming out, and those are only available to demonstrators. But if you like getting things early and you like getting a discount, then I highly suggest joining, buying the starter kit. The Stampin' Up! Starter kit on my online store is the best deal, always. And right now it is $155 worth of stuff, anything of your choice, for $99. And that is my little plug for that. It's always a great deal. But since there's a pre-order right now, you just get some extra stuff early. So anyway, let's get going on our project. Today's day 14, and I'm excited to show you what I got today. Let me flip it around here. Here we go. All right, so the reindeer bundle, let me make sure I've got it in the right spot. The reindeer bundle is super cute. It is so cute, actually. Cute little reindeer, the reindeer and the mama. And then there's the other reindeer, and there are dies that match. And the dies that I'm actually using today are not the reindeer. We're gonna use the holly leaves. The holly leaves and the holly berries. And we're gonna coordinate that with a piece of the Reindeer Fun paper. And you all know that I love designer series paper because I like when that does the work for me. But we are gonna use the holly berry pattern of the paper. And I'll just show you these really quick. These little reindeer are super cute. Okay, I've got bells. And these are all the traditional Christmas colors, the reds, the greens, the trees, the reindeer, a little bit of pool party in the background of that one. This one's a little less Christmas, it's just reindeer in the forest. And then some trees. This one, I love this one. This one's presents, a whole bunch of presents. We'll use this one on a different day. I have a plan for that one. And then jumping reindeer, and the dies match some of these reindeer, which is awesome. Plaid. We've talked about plaid in the past and all things plaid. This is one of the plaids in this one. And then some Christmas scenes. And then the last one is lights, Christmas lights. We have the lights, but again, the whole suite is the traditional greens, reds, and so we're gonna go traditional today. We're gonna start with a real red card base, just a basic card base, 8.5 by 5.5. My Halloween nails next to my Christmas cards, kind of funny. All right, then I have a garden green panel, and I've cut the designer series paper. I went ahead and I cut holly leaves out of the garden green panel, because that way we don't waste paper and no one will be the wiser. They won't even know. I could have cut another one as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna glue that onto our panel. Although it'd be cute with the reindeer also, but for right now, I'm gonna use the holly leaves. And I'm not going to use the words from the reindeer today, and I'm going to show you why. Probably just Lori thinking, but anyway, when I think of the holly, I think, the season should be jolly. And we actually have a stamp set that that works perfectly with that, so I'm going to show you that as well. All right, I'm going to put this panel up on dimensionals. Use the big ones so it holds my bigger panel. Hope you all had a good weekend. It was a little busy for us. We were out of town. We went to Kansas City, which is about a 3.5 hour drive. Our son went to a day of camp, a camp reunion for the summer camp that he went to this summer. And so my husband and I had a whole day to kill. So we went to lunch and a farmer's market and did all kinds of fun things. We did not Christmas shop though. I should start thinking about that soon. All right, so I have my panel on my card, and then I've used, for my sentiment, I have the deckled rectangles. I have 2 different sizes. And so I have the bigger one cut in real red and the other one in white. Now I want to show you my stamp set that I'm going to use that I think coordinates quite well with my holly leaves. This is the So Very Merry stamp set, and it's an online exclusive. And the images actually, when you color them, look like stained glass. So those are very fun images. But we're going to use just the word for this one. 'Tis the season to be jolly. And when I saw that, it screamed, you know, deck the halls with boughs of holly. So that's why I chose this particular stamp set to use. Hi, Monica. Thanks for joining me. Happy Monday to you. All right, so I'm going to stamp my words in real red. I'm just going to stamp it on my deckled rectangle. And if you watched my circle video the other day, the deckled rectangles has the same little lumpies around the outside as the circles do, but this white is thicker than the designer series paper, so I'm going to just use that. I'm not gonna layer it. Well, hi Sherry, good to see you today. All right, so some trash on my table. All right, so 'tis the season to be jolly. Got that. Go ahead. This is a very simple card. This one could be, if I had to stamp a stack, this one could be a make many of these in one sitting, if you had enough paper. All right, so I've got that. I'm also going to put this piece up on dimensionals. I thought about putting it the other direction instead of this way, but I think I'm actually going to do it a little bit differently on this one as well. I think that I'm going to put 2 sets of holly. I put one on this side and then one down on the lower side so that I have 2. What do you think? I should do 1 or 2. This is what 1 looks like. It's down in the corner. And if I do 2, I think I'll put it up in the center a little more. Anybody have any opinions? I always have an opinion. Although, I think I'm going to leave it in the corner and here, the one with 2. Okay, do you think it looks okay? I should have probably centered my words a little more if I was going to do that. Actually, we can easily fix that and peel that right off of here. If I don't like it, then I'll cut another one and you can watch me do that. Or maybe I'll just put the other one on top of this one. All right. All right, pretend that you don't see that. That's going to be covered. Okay, I'm going to restamp in the middle. See, I have an extra thing. I should have thought about that when I stamped it. All right, let's do our 'tis the season to be jolly right in the middle. And then we'll vote at the end which one we like better. Okay. There. Now that's going to be a little more centered, so that'll make me happier, I think. Sometimes I'm too picky. I think I'm too picky. For those of you watching not in St. Louis, it is definitely cooler today. Starting to think about some serious fall weather. All right, now I'm going to put it right in the middle. And we're committed now, so here we go. Put it right in the middle. And then we'll do our leaves. Now, I have 2 holly leaves, and if you may not be able to see, on this one, I took my sponge on my brush, my blending brush, and I just sponged the edges just a little bit, so it wasn't just a green leaf. I'm not sure if you can tell the difference between those 2, but it does add just a little bit of depth to it. So I just have my blending brush, and I'm just gonna lightly hold it. Earlier I had green ink all over my hands, so hopefully I don't get too much on me. I'm just gonna go around the edges of my leaves just to give it a little bit of extra. You could do this with a sponge. You could do it with a little sponge dauber. You can do it with your blending brush. Quite honestly, you could just get a paper towel in your kitchen if you wanted to and just rub it around the edges to give it a little bit of extra color. I'm all for using things that we already have. Okay, and they won't be the same. And then I think actually I may give my holly berries a little bit of shading. Let me grab another brush. I already got it out, except I'm sure, 100% positive, that I cannot hold that in my hand while I do it. So I'm just gonna lay that down. Well, I'll try it. Oh, I underestimated myself. Look at that. And just a little bit of extra red on your berries. No right or wrong how much you do. All right, a little bit of depth, just a darker shade. Okay, so then our berries will get glued onto the holly leaves. Put those right in the middle. Okay, and then the next one. Make sure I put it on the right side so that the side I colored is actually up. Nope, I can't keep a hold of it. There we go. Just needs a little bit of liquid glue on the back. Tonight my card club is doing fall, so I went from Christmas to fall to Christmas, back and forth, back and forth. All right, I'm gonna put one up here and one down here. I think that'll be awesome. I think that'll be good. All right, put some liquid glue again in the middle. I'm not sure exactly where this needs to go, and I think I'm probably gonna need a small dimensional underneath one of the leaves, the one that's gonna be up. Might have to stick another one in here. We'll see how it sticks. I'm just gonna put that right there. I'm gonna do on this one, I used basic rhinestones as my gem. And I'm gonna switch it up on this one. I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna show you how to color the gems in case you've never colored any clear or white ribbon or embellishment. You can color that and make it whatever color that you need it to be. I do love when you can do that. If you don't have a real red embellishment, then just make one. So I was going to use the red and white striped baker's twine, but it was a little busy and it kind of got lost on the holly leaves. So there's our basic card. Now, I think that instead of around the sides, I'm going to color. So I'm going to use my Stampin' Blend. Let me start with that. I'm going to start with my red Stampin' Blends, and I'm going to color 6 of them. I'm actually going to use 6. I'm going to use the medium size, I think. There's 3 different sizes. There's big, medium, and small. I'm not sure that any of them are right or wrong. Maybe I'll do 3 of each. 3 medium and 3 small. All right. Give it just a second. The alcohol will dry, so those will be dry. And then I'm going to take your pick tool right here. Right. So instead of just decorating my card with it, I'm actually going to place these over the holes on my holly berries. Oop, if I can get them to stay there. So on one I'll do 2 small, and the other one I'll do 2 large. And that's where our sparkle will come in on this one. You can tell me what you think, which one you like better. There we go. I don't know if holly leaves are actually sparkly. are. Ta-da! Then we have our holly leaves, or our holly berries, have some sparkle to them. And then in my original, in 2 sets, and my original one has 1 set of holly leaves, along with the gems on the tag. So if you have a preference, let me know which one you like better. That is all for today's number 14 of 31 projects. Thanks for joining me, and I will look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. I'm not sure of tomorrow's time. Tomorrow's lunch with Lori may be day 15, because I'm right in the middle of retreat prep and card club prep and a whole bunch of other things. So I think that lunch with Lori will be one of our cards tomorrow. So I will join you tomorrow at 11:30 Central Time. I hope that you can join me back here. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a great rest of your day.